This stand, it's come in a bit. It's full of dust, as you can see, probably. But I pay, I don't know, 20 quid, about $28, somewhere in that range, from Amazon. And, you know, it's going to be a pile of junk. We all know that, for that price. And that's what it's been. Some of the problems I have with this thing. Obviously, nobody would really trust that on their necks, would they? Same thing with these. I'll show you what's going on here. Yeah, oh, they just pull off and then that unscrews, alright? But you get the gist. I don't like it's got those foam bits along the bottom as well. I'm just moving my camera so you can, yeah. The other thing I don't like about it is it takes more space than you think it does. Significantly more space. Ah, sure. Blimey. But as you can see, like if I go flush against the wall with that, then the necks butt up against the wall and they'll hit the wall. So that's no good. So this needs to come slightly forward a bit. But actually, to save on space, I would prefer it so that I could, you know, bring the back bar a lot more forward and save space. And then, you know, even if I get then a bass guitar, it won't matter about what I do with that now, because if I can get them all just standing up straight, I'm happy with that. Sorry about that, I just knocked my swords off. So let me get these guitars off for a second and let's see what I've been like toying with doing this since last year. These are the guitars that I put together last year myself. I've just repurposed old parts. That one was just a blank body, and I had to, the routing wasn't right. I had to like get in there with my chisels and dig away at that a bit. Painted it, spray painted it. You can see the difference in colour there. You see the white blonde, and then the I guess the vintage looking white blonde. That's just from leaving it or playing it out here, I should say, on my bench. There's some hooks up there that I play out there some nights. Yeah, you can see it. It's a shame it's not like an even coating of that, because then, you know, I could just say, yeah, it's vintage. But okay, back to this, back to the thing here. So this is what I've got. This is how I think I can fix this up. Obviously I would want that to go straight up. That way any necks, you know, I can maybe go back an inch, something like so. But, you know, I don't want the necks butting up against the wall at all. So, you know, I think I prefer to go straight up, actually. Just at a very slight angle, maybe like 3 or 4 degrees, something like that. So I need to find a way to wedge them so they don't move down there. I'm going to change these. If I show you what I'm going to do with these will unscrew. Over here is my suppliers. So that can go inside there. Got a bunch of these dowels. Sorry guys. But you get the gist. If I screw, so if I epoxy this inside of here, well, that's plenty long enough. I can actually cut that down. Alright. So now I will have the space to just stand the guitars up. The other thing is I've got, let me go and grab it real quick, just take a quick second. The other thing I've got is this. This jacket with one arm. Like, hopefully there's enough length. This. Oh, I don't know. Too close, he's got that on it. Let's have a look here. I'll take that off of there. I think we're just about there. Alright, boom. So that can wrap around that. I can put that around the dowels as well. And what I can do for the bottom, instead of using this, is I think the first thing to do is obviously take off all these and drill 6 holes into 6 dowels. I think the idea of these, because this is a folding down, this can like fold away and put stuff, so I think that's probably why, one of the reasons why these are not very long, is so that it can be folded away and put away. But you know, if you have one of these in your bedroom, are you going to like put it away, fold it away? I mean, it's probably good if you're like going on stage and stuff, but if you're going on stage and stuff, I don't think you're going to risk a £20 Amazon whatchamacallit over a good brand one, you know, that you know is sturdy. I'm gonna have to do that with my other hand, I think. I wonder if I should take this top off rather than fixing the leather onto it like that. Well, if I could just take the actual top off and do it. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Be easier to work from. Just take that off there. So I'm gonna give this a clean. Yeah, okay, that's better. So now I can work on that up here. It's a lot easier. All right. So, I should go and put the guitars inside, shouldn't I, and just have more workspace. I don't know where to put them though, because the thing's here. So yeah, let's put them inside. Okay, it's like 69.5 centimeters. 69.5. And how far does that go around? Let's find out. Shit. I'm pretty sure I broke my toe, by the way. Nothing I can do about it. So it's about there. $69.5 times 15 is what I need. Right. I'm going to start off just cutting it down to a manageable size. outside. It is an instant stick. Oh, bugger. Bugger. I think I fucked it. I think I fucked it. Oh, no. Okay. Houston. We have a problem. So one side I'm gonna have to like disguise it somehow. I can even just snip that piece off. It doesn't have to fit, you know what I mean? As long as there's space for the guitars in there, we're good to go. That works, actually. Am I happy with it? I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because it's functional. That goes that side. Oh, that's the wrong way. Where's the holes? Shit, what have I done with that? Alright, here we are. She's up on the bench and I've done that. Come in a bit closer. That was from the jacket. So all I did was glued it. Oh, blimey, it's not screwed in yet, obviously. I just glued that on. Alright, just cut some crosses in there and screwed those in. And the back is not perfect, but you know, no one's going to see that. It's glued, it's good. I'm gonna, when I can find my my scalpel, yes, that's another thing on my missing list right now. I'm gonna just come in and just take off equal distance, so from there to wherever's good there, and from there to wherever's good there, just cut around that straight, and then that's fine. These are my options with what to put over these. I'm going to bring them over this way. Sorry guys. Alright, there we are. One of these has had one coat of the same stain that I used on the bench, and one of them has had one coat of boiled linseed oil. Here in a bit I'm gonna put an extra coat of each on to about say 2/3 of it, and that'd be like say 2 coats up to there, and then I may try 3 coats up to here, and then just see which of those 3 of the 2 different types of stain works best with that very dark brown leather, or leatherette, or I don't know what it is, to be honest. It was sold as leather. It probably is, just you know, not much of it. I've cut the carpet piece to fit. Let me turn this around. Double-sided tape, I think, for the win. This tape, oh, bloody hell, is going to be good enough for this job. But say if I was to say mount this onto a piece of wood, and then put the wood onto something, and then like planes, say for example, when I take that off, this is going to stick to the wood. It's the job to get it off. And I was watching like the boys at Texas Toast, and there's a noisy one, there's a quiet one. Well, it was the noisy one. The noisy one was showing you this tape, and I meant to order some. I actually made a comment on there, and yeah, I need to order myself some of that, and I will do that shortly. But in the meantime, I digress. I could use this one for this job. Hopefully it sticks. I'm going to cut that off. We can but try, right? We can but try. If it sticks onto the carpet part, I'm confident it will stick onto this part. You know what? Let me just make it more manageable. And then take that off of there, and then take that out of there. All right, let's have a look at this. That's fine. I could always make that more taut if I need to, but I think that's going to be fine. I've only put one of these screws on for now. Just want to see what's going on with that. Considerations now are these. I want them to stand up pretty much dead straight, kind of like so. And I think these screws are probably a bit chintzy, and I've probably got better. These are obviously the cheapest screws that they could get away with, or find even. Is it an M6? I think I've got a box of M6. Here's the box of M6. This is not them. What do I use? These are more substantial, you can tell. So I use a nut, or a butter, same as what was on a butterfly. Definitely they feel much better. I'll get some washers out. Just check they do fit. The head's a little bit small, but okay. Yeah, they're much better, I can tell. Nice. Alright. What else do we need to do to pimp my guitar stand? Okay. Alright, I've got 11 dowels to pick the best 5 from. Right, let's pick 5. A way that we can check it before we apply any kind of finish on it would be if I get some white spirits, for example, and just wipe them over with, look, that one's shorter, look at that. Oi! What's going on here, man? Look at that. It's got some saw marks in it too. Maybe it wasn't. Do I like those dots? You know? What I'm looking for, I can't pronounce that word, but it's medullary rays. Medullary rays, something like that. I'm going to check it and put that word down there right now. But that's that nice sheen. Melanie rays. Fuck me. I can't believe it. I can't remember that word. That's quite a nice one. You see how they're like all different? See, that one's got some potential there. Some are just more plain. Alright, I spent probably at least 10 minutes just trying to like find a way to clamp that dowel in. I was actually at first trying to do it with 2. I was trying to be like greedy and do 2 at once, but it wasn't to be. I decided to come up with that, so I've all angles, that's kind of locked in there. I'm going to mark the center of the awl. Then I need to drill in to 80 mil, and the size is M8. So I just need to find a small bit of about 1 to like 4 mil to make the pilot, and then come in with the 8 mil or close to 8 mil, and then I can bond the screw to the dowel, and that should be good. I think I was having a wank of fun. Yeah, it's not a fucking midday, pal. I like me. Nice. So, just 3 more to wank off. With sandpaper. not rubber glasses, PTFE, threaded tape. And that will just wrap around the threads. And hopefully give me a tighter fit than what this bloody thing does. We'll find out. So all I'm going to do is just wrap that around like so it's got more bite in it and it shouldn't wiggle so much. So I'm going to do that a little bit off camera because two-handed, you know. By the way, this is that same stuff that CA glue won't stick to. So just to give you food for thought, you know, binding. So to give you, I mean, it's probably too thin for that. But but I'm pretty sure there would be circumstances where you could use this with CA glue somewhere to stop the glue getting onto your work. I mean, that's what it does, right? That's what they use when they lay inlay, right? Those fret dams are made out of the same stuff. It's Teflon, PTFE. So I've got a nice amount on there. Feels better. Oh yeah. The only other job left to do is I've just tied a piece of string around the edge there. I'm hoping you can see that. Just a piece of garden string. And once I'm happy that that is straight and equal distance away from there, and that is done on both sides. So just get my headphones out of the way. I'll do that on both sides and then come back in with like a scalpel and just cut on, say, the outside, or just cut on the outside of that line of that string,